Violence and pain, that's my office, nigga. Step inside.
What are you talking about? Can't understand you. Dude, slow down. What? I finally just seen what he said. What is? You read what he said? Jackson.
No, I just saying that we got a message. I didn't get to read it.
Jackson Dupree, what are you talking about? All right, come on, good, my bad.
Well, we back, y'all. Ultimate Madness 3.
What are these battles called? Extras? Appreciation battles?
It's your fault.
Oh, man, he been saying that to me. That's great.
What? I like this battle. I ain't like the Holmes and Oops battle.
That was battle of the night to me. So this your battle of the night?
I had no bars for that battle. All
right, so let's have it, bro. Because you wilding. You really wilding, yo. You wilding.
I felt like I was sitting through a sermon. I felt like they both were preaching to me.
And that's why you feel like that. I mean, you already know. You can explain to the people. Explain to the people. I don't mean to cut you off.
I feel like I sent through a sermon in the Holmesy and the Oops. And I favored Oops in that battle. I like the Oops, so I ain't gonna say I gave it the
battle of the night. That was battle of the night.
I feel like Oops won that one, and I ain't gonna say which round because I don't have no bars for it. But
are we on that one or not? What we doing?
We not on.
Why then? Because I'm gonna say some anticipation. I'm gonna let them know who I think won. It might be an upset for people. Come over there. He's talking about some Oops won that one. All right, he ain't got not one thing to say about it. Come on, though. I respect it, though. I'm just saying.
Like what Oops was saying.
Well, tell me one thing he said. Real quick.
I got 4 Oops bars, so I don't got nothing from Holmesy.
I thought you said you had nothing. I'm glad you got something, though. I appreciate that. I was like, no, ain't no way you had nothing.
That's nothing. That's why
nothing is nothing.
No, nothing. That's nothing, right? That's nothing. That's literally nothing. The introduction is more than that. Oh, yo, we back, Graves and Comp. Like, what I got is nothing.
All right, come on.
My shit can fit on all that can fit on one line. What I got written down.
All right, I'm ready. I got a lot from this one, from both of these two ones.
You got something to say, or you just want to jump right into the bars?
This is a weird battle. When I first heard it announced, I didn't know what to think of it.
I didn't know what to think of it either. I was just
that's all I'm saying.
You got to battle him.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
All right.
Oh, right. And that's why he kept saying it's your fault. Because he kept telling Smack it was your fault. Okay. Right. Okay. I didn't know that. I did know that, but that was something I wasn't paying attention to because the battle itself was dope. It was really one-sided, but it was dope, though. Go ahead. Here we go. You going to say your winner? I'm going to say my one at the end. Might be upset.
I had Ace winning this one. Go ahead.
I might got upset.
You can start with the bars and everything.
Nah, you started off. You did good. Just listening to Jimz in the beginning, I was just like, yeah, Ace gonna smoke him. Like same thing I felt when once Rum had went and after Core had choked almost, it was just like he gonna smoke him because he was. He just felt like you just got a sense of, bro, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. Do you understand that? All right, cool. I'm gonna keep rapping. I just got a whole sense of that the entire battle. Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. Like I just feel like if he would have took that aspect out of it, and then you ain't gotta be. I mean, I'm not saying go ahead and be disrespectful, but okay, but I want you to. But at the same time, if you just take that hesitantness out and just go, like you could have kept everything else you had, and I feel like I would have liked that a little better. But let's go though. That's all. That's the note I would say I had to say. Besides, let's get into it. All right, my bad. Try that shoulder check right now, and I bet you won't move me. You won't move me. All right. I know that you probably can. I like that.
I felt like he had the Jada Nightwing swag.
I like that.
Persona. He had the Jada Nightwing persona without the voice.
He did. I can see that. Right.
He had that type of swag. Like he had a flow with it. Like, all right, I'm gonna get into a Jimz line.
Damn, I can't even hear that line.
I'm a hustler. No, I ain't gonna give you that one.
Hey, I want to get my juice. I'm thirsty. He said, I'm a hustler. What you mean you gonna give me that one? He said, I'm
I ain't
not
gonna
gonna
give
give
you
you that
that
one.
one.
I'm trying to get my drink, man.
It's your fault,
My
man.
bad. I meant to get my drink more in the last one.
He said, Nicolas Cage, don't y'all like him better when he face off?
My bad. I mean, I should have got it in between. I really should have. I'm trying to help you out.
I like that one.
I miss your line. All right, it's cool though. Let's go.
He said, "No, I'm gonna say it again. Nicolas Cage, don't y'all like him better when he face off?"
Yeah.
That was like Simply Lemonade.
This one? Oh, what he said, right? You said what he said was Simply Lemonade? Because you know I ain't got no Simply Lemonade.
The drink.
No, you didn't. This Tabernacle water.
I don't even know what that is.
They come in all assortments. But this the personal one. The one I showed you yesterday.
Look like a bottle collector.
Yes, hold on. Go upstairs real quick. One mom, real quick. 1 second. Here we go. I think she wants to see. She should be having out soon too. All right. We said heavy up. My bad. I had to push out my baby like that. My bad, beside. All right, look, come on. What's the line you said? I don't like when they be interrupting the videos. I don't like having to do that. God bless you. See, Ace, I won't call you Ussy or a faker because I know you thugging. I know that you thugging. But I'm from Queens, and I was taught if you really got a problem, then go outside and do something. I'll go out there and wait for you. But even though I'm from Jamaica, I never found it cool running. He had a cool running line, man. That's what that whole thing boiled down for me. You said cool running, I liked it. That's what it was.
That was lighter fluid.
You said cool running, I liked it.
This was lighter fluid too by Jimz, but I wrote it down, so it was mid fire. I never said that before, mid fire. Ran into the dude that robbed me for $150. He ain't had my money. My razor made him pay me back. $150. It was a reach. It was like,
okay. I'm glad that's the part you like, because that's the only thing I like in that whole thing. That was it.
I had to explain it.
No, that's the only thing I liked in that. The rest that he could have kept, and I'm mad that I don't like when rappers do that. I don't care if you don't believe me. Don't say it if you don't think he gonna believe you. You made that even worse. First of all, I feel like out of all the stories, situations, scenarios he named that night, that was the wackest one. I didn't like that at all. That was whack. He said it's because it's like, why are you in your brain contemplating shooting somebody when you ain't doing that over some money that you ain't get? So now you all of a sudden you got a razor on you but you that go back to what he said. You expect us to believe you you left the streets to come and do this? Like, it's like, dang, you carrying around a knife in middle school for what? You ain't even in the street. I feel like, why? Whatever age was you doing that? Why, Jimz? And then you turn around and you're not in the street no more. I didn't even know he was in the streets.
Why?
Oh, why? That's a good song right there. I love that song. Come on now. That was the wackest thing. I feel like he was trying to create narratives. And in between the round with that whole don't be as good, man, because to make it 1-1. Oh, what he say? What else he say?
That was funny. I was hollering when he said that.
I was like, why are you doing this? So that was whack. Don't do that.
Don't be as good.
That was whack to me. No, it wasn't funny.
He ain't choked though.
He slipped though, and had the nerve. Look, you brought that up. He did. He slipped, and you know where it was. I don't remember where it was at, but he had the nerve to go and tell Ace. He had not tell Ace after he got done rapping. He was like after he got done with his first, and Ace went. Ace is rapping. He got like 2 bars in. He got maybe like a whole verse in. I got somewhere in there. He got a whole verse in, and here go Jimz. Jim think he's slick. He's sitting there doing this. While Ace rapping. While he rapping. And then when he got done doing it, he did this. He's like this. Looking right at Ace. You know what I'm saying? You know what that means. I'm trying to throw you off. I'm trying to see did that make you throw you off or something. And mind you, Ace did repeat his line back a little bit, but he wasn't throwing off though. But he did that on purpose to try and throw. I'm telling you, when you watch it, he tried to throw him off. He thought Ace was going to choke off of that. He did. And mind you, you had mad. Right, here we go. He had mad time to ask for water. At the end of his round, when it was mad quiet, and he just walked off and stood over there, and nobody said
So
nothing.
what?
He had
He wasn't
mad
thirsty
time to
at them
ask for water.
times. He could ask for water whenever he want to ask for water.
He knew what he was doing. He banked on Ace choking so bad. He banked on him. He had lines that was weak in there about him choking. He banked on him choking so bad.
Nah, man.
He
The
did. He
way
wanted to try and throw him off purposely. He
man,
did. He did.
Ace couldn't have just came in there and just choked, man. It would have looked real bad for him.
But he wasn't going to choke. That's my point. He tried to throw him off though. Well, go ahead. Come on. Nah. I realized that that's almost what you call. I gotta get ready to go. Hey, man, I didn't get to the other one. My bad. I'm taking up your day. But as soon as you said that, he didn't choke though. Man, he tried to make the other man choke though. He gotta get out of here with that. How you coming back? I feel like why are you doing all that? You doing all this in between talking, all this. So how you gonna come with a weak round that we all knew the first round had some stuff in it, some, not beside the one you mentioned, but he had some stuff, and then you gonna sit there and say, man, I wasn't gonna joke on y'all, I wasn't gonna win that round. Why are you coming not prepared to win a round? Who talk like that? Especially the way you were talking about you coming from a whole nother league and you like, man, oh man, I'm like, dang, I bet I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna do my best and all this, but you coming in here not prepared. You coming in like you ain't get paid, like you're not getting the money to work for your own time. You came in there like you know this is a step to get you in the door. You already, which is already a good look as it is. Because if obviously you was getting enough bread, or you know what I mean, the chicken was right, you would have been came in there way well prepared basically. And the Ace had he said you getting a rack for this. Everything I'm saying, Ace said too. Ace said you getting a rack for this. I got a line for when he said that. Come on, come on, go.
Yo, chill. Hold on, I got to register off that line. That's funny. They said you wouldn't know how an ounce of Gorilla Glue would keep some aches together.
Fire had that. I got the whole thing to that too. Fire. Hey, Jim said, and the fans don't really F with dude because you always talking slick, switching up every time we see you. How mystique is this? I liked it. I like that wasn't a lighter flu. I just like it. That wasn't a light line. That was nowhere near fire. It wasn't dope. I just like it. That's what level that's on. Because that came after the whole Weapon X thing. Because he was asking him the Wolverine stuff and everything. He was trying to play off of that. But I like how mystique is him. Like the whole. I like that part. I like that. Go ahead.
Okay. Got another Jimz line. Glizzy in your mouth like Paul's dead.
We need to stop. We need to stop saying pause. It sounds like insecure, man. Blah, 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 blah.
Man,
I don't even remember what he said. I just know what he said because people said
funny.
that.
He said something that was mad funny.
You was up there. You had Comedy Central up there when you was watching it, didn't you? Yo, he said, "Dude, just don't go to prison." That's a line I wrote. I like that. That was cool. I like that. It was just, I like the way he did it and everything. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, fuck that goes back right there. Because the way he said it, he had to like go the way his comedic way. He walked over to him like, dude, just don't go to prison. And you see why he did it that way because his flow, the way he's rapping is slow or slower, more pace, and not more pace, but at a certain pace and a lower BPM, whatever you want to call it. And he said that, and then he turned around and choke or stumble or whatever he did. How you rapping that slow and you trying to make every line hit and you still got the nerve to stumble and then you still try to make the man choke? Like I really feel like he tried to make him choke by doing that whole water thing, man.
Keep throwing that in there.
Yeah.
All right. This was lighter fluid. This was lighter fluid that didn't even light. I'll flip you upside down.
I like that.
I'll flip you upside down by your Nikes and get you check. What hold on. Let me. I don't want to mess this up. I'll flip you upside down by your Nikes. You'll get checked upside down like a Newport pack.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Jim said that, right?
Yeah, Jim said that.
I did like that line. That was actually hey, I did like that line. And I didn't put that down. I did like that line. Yeah. That's crazy. The one there. Trust me, I got more for you, Jim. Stick around. What he said? He gonna be in the elephant graveyard when I'm splitting this blade, y'all. But it's okay. Nicolas Cage. Those y'all like it better when you face off. Now,
face off, yeah.
I mean, I just feel like he just had to bring up something with the face off, like, and that was his way of bringing it up. He had no other way to bring it up. He brought up the whole he called him Lil Boosie for doing a bunch of interviews or whatever. He was finding ways to just bring up stuff in relatable ways. Because I mean, he didn't stay long into the face off thing. I feel like you could stay long with Ace. That's Ace. Some of the Ace biggest stuff. The face off and the
Word.
interview. You might as well stay there and attack that. Attack it. Don't just throw it in there with
you
a.
could tear that apart.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why you gonna just throw it in
That's some of
there?
the best setups. When you
Right.
come to
Like,
everybody, you said versus such and such that you was going da 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 da. Like when somebody be rebuttaling an old battle, that's like when you ain't really got nothing to write about. That's ammunition. That's
but he
fuel.
want to focus on trying to give him a
That's
story
fuel.
where he hurt
That's fuel.
somebody.
That's fuel for your lighter. Y'all had that lighter fluid.
Not a big either, but yes, that is fuel. It could have been a big light fuel for that. It could have been. No, I said it could have. It could have been fuel for it, but
It's not a crackhead lighter.
It's not.
A crackhead lighter.
All right, go ahead, my go. No, your go. My bad. Yeah, he just threw that in there like after that. Go ahead.
Oh, this is like by Jimz. Ratchet sitting picture perfect on the sink. She ain't got no ass.
I missed that line. I like that.
You like that one? I guess I like that. I wrote it down
Because I understand it.
Yeah, Ratchet sitting picture perfect on the sink. She ain't got no ass.
Yeah, the ratchet part. Yeah, I like that part. He wouldn't have said that. Yeah, because usually when you think that they got an ass, but it's like the ones that's doing it, like they don't even care. They don't got an ass. They just still trying to show it, and that's a complete ratchet in all sense of it. I like that line. I like that. That's funny. Most of the time, anyway. Whatever. For the ones that do that. Cause it's like, dang, you really on the sink and you ain't got no bubble back there. You ain't no wagon. Get off. All right, well, get up the camera. Like, whatever. He said, battling another newbie, FN 7th string Goonie. You just another rapper known for going to jail and having a lot of interviews. Oh, you the new Lil Boosie. That was funny.
Fire.
Yeah.
7th string Goonie. I like that. It hits from right there. That's
See? So I'm saying you can't just say that. You just can't say certain part. But that one, it was a long little setup.
You're right. But I ain't had none of that part down anyway, so. All right. I'm a hustler. I can spare keys like what's under the doormat. That was fire to me.
Yeah. Jimz said that too, right?
Jimz said that word, yeah.
I remember that line.
I ain't even hit no ace. I ain't get no ace
on either yet. Right, that's what I'm saying. This is a good battle. This is a good battle. I like this battle.
It's your fault.
Oh gosh. Smack the in there like, yeah, that was funny, yo. I like that. Yo, what he say? You see, he said, you be pushing around all these other battle rappers, and to me, it's just goofy. Try that shoulder check right now, and I bet you gonna move me. All right, fam. I know you probably can, but all that reckless. I voted again somewhere else. I guess I put the whole thing down. Stupid ish. I never did that before. So he lives. So yo, Chan, come on.
Cut you off, but you did say it.
I definitely did. That's why I kept powering through. I was trying to ignore it. I wasn't going to touch bases with it. But shout out to you. Shout out to Crazy Girls and Crazy. I like that. What he say? He said, look. Try to show check me right now, but I bet you won't move me. All right, fam. I know you probably can, but all that reckless exposure going to end up being the death of you, soldier. When we sparking mags, fatal car crash, you're going to get left dead off the shoulder. Jimz, you ready to shoot somebody up?
I know the Jimz line, so we on Jimz super heavy.
That's another thing. Ace said that too. He said you got all of.
Like that.
He said you got to have a muscle. No, I'm gonna wait till I get that line. Yeah, go ahead. But we ain't never do what? Yeah, because it connected with this. Because he's shooting,
going back and forth for his bars, like he won the battle to me. Anyway,
like you mean like how Core did with the 30? You
don't understand what I'm saying. See how we going back and back. All Jim line, we just running down Jim lines. We ain't even touch Ace.
Nah, that's the first time. It's the first time. It's true.
And it's crazy because I got mad Ace lines too.
I got a lot.
I just got Jim lines too. Like he said he's still institutionalized. He get paid from J Pay.
I had that line too. That was a good line.
I could not stop.
I got the rest of that too. I got that. He just making us stop laughing. No, that was a great line. That was hilarious. Yeah, I got that one.
Still institutionalized.
Yo, chill. All right, look. Jim said this, but I don't want no smoke. Ace, you the bro. After this battle gonna be something we gonna laugh at. Neither one of us gonna take it past rap, so my fault. But I guess all these good punches just keep giving me flashbacks. I like that. That was cool. Mm. I feel like he was in his zone. Like that I said, like he was flowing. This is I don't think he slipped. Yeah, he did. He slipped at the end of it. But you know what I mean. I just like when artists, you know what I mean, take their time. That's why I keep saying go back into it. I like when they take their time, especially when it's dope, because they look more relaxed, they look more comfortable. And he was just trying so hard not to be disrespectful. So he just had a flashback for real. Like I felt like he was trying so
I'm
hard
gonna
not
get
to be
into some of
disrespectful. Like
I'm gonna get into one of my ace lines.
oh my goodness,
I don't
son.
want to mess this one up because I wrote this one on sloppy, so I gotta come skim down a little bit.
It's funny because he wasn't even disrespectful to Goods. Goods
Oh
just
yeah, this was
Goods was
funny.
just looking for a reason. And it's like right
This is
now he
ace.
not trying. He trying his best not to be disrespectful. It's just like, but I know he playing it. I know he playing. I know he was playing. It's just funny. It's just super funny. Partner, so go ahead,
I
Goods.
like this line. This from Ace. Big ass hole in your chest. They'll be avoiding gyms like leg day.
You
That
gotta get
was fire.
that was fine. I got the whole thing to that, but that's one of them things where like I feel like the beginning was a good setup, but once it got to that part, it was like, god damn, that was fire. Yeah, it was better.
That
It
was
made it better.
fire.
So wait till you hear the end of
People
that.
be avoid
Look at
People
that
be
pink,
avoiding leg day, man. If you
pink in
work
the
out,
middle.
man. Yes, I work
Mm,
out. But
mm.
leg day every day, man. You can't skip leg day. You
Te-
walk every day, right?
technically, that's right. It's a fact.
All right, then.
Ace said
Leg
you
day
want
every day, man.
to leg day every day. Ace said you want to impress me. Let me see you breathe in a lake. The only time I want to see you, the only time I want to see you leading the way
How do you even
is.
do that? How do you even do
Yo, come
that?
on, look. The only time I want to see you leading the way is to the next life. Your ex-wife and your kids leading the wake. Yo, chill. That's fire. All bodies lead the funeral processions. That's so fire. I
This
just
from Ace.
that just that whole I ain't see that coming with that whole breathing in the lake joint.
Ace Amin said this. That's your family. You gonna need a memory card from God to save them. That was just funny and fire. How you gonna say you gonna need a memory card from God to save them?
I missed
This
that.
ain't no game. This ain't no game.
I
Like
remember him saying that shit. Fam. This ain't no game.
he said, "This that's your family. You gonna need a memory card from God to save them."
I remember him asking that's your family too. I missed that part. That must have been a time where
That's
it must not got
fire.
caught. Oh, I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah, I think everybody slept on that one. I caught that one. I'm here for those.
All right, hold on. Let me give you this. I
What
got
are
the
those?
whole thing to the gorilla glue one.
What are those?
If you get shot, cut. Everybody in here gonna act what? Y'all know I got Mamba mentality when I drop stuff. So how the f could I ever see Jimz and not give shots up? I was locked. That was fire. I was locked up and I still kept everything from an eighth or better. You know Zaza and OG. So I might not be your favorite rapper, but I was a wolf that fed all the animals. So I'm sure they remember. And you wouldn't believe how much an ounce of Gorilla Glue could keep some apes together. No fronting, no
Together.
fronting. My first 2 ounces was broke down, both fronted. Now I'm chasing two beach houses, both fronted. I might have made some enemies with Jamie Kennedy to go from rapping white to the house in Malibu. Most wanted.
Wanted.
Fire. That was he. We in the Ace bars now. We in the Ace bars now. Ace was wilding. He was really
Yeah,
wilding.
I might not even say nothing
I'm
else after
so
this
mad
one.
I missed that God save line. I did. That's crazy. That's
Memory
really
card mama. I
crazy.
never heard
Cause I
memory
could have
card
just put
mom
that.
like
I could
that
have really.
ever.
Yeah. My God.
That was fire.
Yeah. I don't think I'm. Yeah. Go ahead. Cause I gotta
This is
hurry
one of
up.
my favorite lines from Ace
Man,
all night. He said,
I'm gonna get to the one I have my favorite.
yes, I work out. I just like keep saying that when we go back to working out bars. He said, yes, I work out. But he said, damn, what a line that I lost it. Only thing better than my pull up game is my pull up game. That was fire. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I remember that one. The scheme with it was over too. I might have that one. I
Yeah, I
don't
ain't
think
got the
so.
whole game.
I don't think I got that one. I remember that one though. That was fire. Ace said, I will invite every N word you lift with to your service and turn that into a muscle mass.
Yo, chill.
Fire.
Yes, I work out. He had
yes,
mad gym like
yes, I work
lines,
out. You come
working out,
on.
stereo.
Go
Shut
ahead.
up. Um, I didn't get the whole scheme for this when Ace said this. He said smooth on the side like a tent fade. Like, out. I just started bugging when he said that. was the whole scheme he had with that.
Ace said your casket will be the only thing lower than your body fat percentage. I ain't get the whole thing for that, but I put that part down. Fire.
Okay. I ain't had that.
Fire.
Um,
See, when you don't get it, when you don't get the bar, when you don't write it or you ain't have it, I be wanting the whole thing. I be like, damn, we want to let you hear the whole thing again.
Haymaker
Go ahead.
alert. I ain't never do a haymaker alert. We back on Jimz, y'all. Well, I am. Just know you're not top tier because you spent time on one. Super fire.
Look.
Don't put it out. Don't put it out. Just let it burn. That was crazy. Just know you're not top tier because you spent time on one. Like, why you talking to him like that? Them time bars be crazy.
They was kind of hit or miss, but most of them was. I think I enjoyed. Yeah, it's just like the ones I didn't appreciate. That's all. I'm gonna get to him. Look. Jim. He said Jim said his partner will get a couple tags. That's all I put for that one. I mentioned it whenever I mention some show. I want y'all to know I caught it, and I like where it was at. Dang, I gotta really hurry up. Goes.
All right, let me run through.
They live 15 minutes away. I mean, they go to school 15 minutes away.
Instead of them flying a kite, he was talking about his kids. Instead of them flying a kite, you had to really learn how to fly a kite too.
That's crazy. Exactly what I'm talking about. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. That was
You
horrible.
don't like that one?
I don't like that one at all.
I like that one.
He could have, because it's like, because for people who haven't, speak for myself, who haven't been in jail or going to jail or gone to jail, when you talk like that, listen to what he's saying. Like, why are you trying to relate to us or relate with everybody with something that you feel you could just throw out there because we've seen it on TV or you heard somebody talk about it? That was corny to me. The whole kite thing was corny. I didn't like that. That was that's one of them. I didn't like that at all. That was whack. Cause I don't want to picture nothing like that. That was whack. That's just some shit they talk about on TV, and you out there just willy nilly throwing that line out there, like for us to understand. That was whack to me. All right, so look. Ace said, crime solvers got a stat for you. Hospitals got a stat for you. They got a stack for you. I ain't gotta wrestle you. Fire. You see what I'm saying? That's what you said. They got a stack for you. Crime solvers got a stat for you. Hospitals got a stat for you. He pointed to smack. They got a stack for you. Fire. That's ridiculous. And then somewhere after that, whoever was screaming, yo, wow, they was gassing some of the stuff Ace was doing. Some of it. I feel like two of the parts they did that they ain't need to do all that. Ace had premium in there.
Ace said, I still walk in the bank and feel like the teller mom. Shit feel like telepathy. I like the line. That was fire to me.
Ace said
telepathy. He made it work.
Ace said, you are an amateur. I ain't gonna tell no N-word, get out my I ain't gotta tell no N-word, get out my radius twice. Your whole circle getting drawn on if they in my diameter. I wish I read that much better than my other one, but I love that. The mathematic line is fire.
It's and every time zone and language real is the same.
Fire. That's fire.
No punch, just that line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I give it to you just straight like that. I ain't giving you no skate. That was just broad, and that line just stuck. He said every time zone and language real is the same.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
that was fire. That's super fire. Yeah, Ace had some of the best rounds of the night. Best lines. I think Oops had the best round of the night though. Oops second to me was the best round, but we're gonna get to that though. Jim's second, he said, I could have picked anybody tonight, so try to fight. With these hands, I'm very nice. You get more nice than Borat. Now I like that because I be walking around. I've been saying very nice since I seen the first Borat some years ago. I don't know, it just stuck with me.
But it felt like it ain't hit. It would have hit back then.
It would have. I mean,
now it ain't gonna hit.
But think about him as the life he's living. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something I would have messed around and probably threw in one of my rounds and wouldn't got no reaction to. Because it's something I say almost. You might catch me every month saying that. You know what I'm saying?
It's safe to say that's a no reaction bar. All right.
But it was, but you don't do the antic for no reaction. You don't say it in that way You say it so people can understand. So you want a reaction. It's supposed to be funny. So I obviously I think it is for a reaction.
That was not upstairs though.
But he felt comfortable enough to use it because I feel like he's silly like that.
Neither was it downstairs. That was definitely basement.
That wasn't down there with Jack Boy. Nah. It's so funny because when Jack Boy said that he be in the basement, I'd be like, man, we grew up saying that we be in the basement with it. Where does upstairs stuff come from? Like, it's just like, nah, that was nowhere near. It ain't gotta be. It just floated around. That's what that was. It ain't up or down. It just floating in the mist. All right,
When I
look.
say basement, I don't mean good.
I been good because I don't use the upstairs term. But look. There'll be a. Oh my god, I didn't get the whole thing. I'm wilding. I thought I had the whole chest day line.
What you wilding for?
There will be a big ass hole in your chest like leg day.
Yeah,
Hold on. No, I'm messing up somebody's lines. I got the lines mixed up.
I said the big.
Yeah, I did. I got somebody's lines mixed up. Okay, so I gotta go to Ace then. I might as well skip. Look, I can tell you what death say. It's your death day. You gotta deal with a minister in the field. You gotta deal with a monster in the field like Fenway. Fire. Remember I told you in the Casey battle? He had the best baseball line. That's fire to me. That big ass wall in the stadium, that's fire. He said you gotta deal with a monster in the field like Fenway. Super soaker from Flint, Michigan. The lead spray. Yo, chill. Cause the water. He said it'll leave a big ass hole in your chest. There'll be a boy at Jimz like lick. That was fire. Why I got? Oh my god, I got their lines mixed up. Why I had that line sitting in there? Go ahead. It's your go.
This a one word.
Oh, I got his rounds all over the place. Yeah, I got that whole thing. I got that whole thing. That was fire. I couldn't even deny that. Cause the blogging thing, I got that. All right, look. Ace said, "Oh man, I'm so mad. I got this all over the damn place, yo." Because right there, so I don't have that many gym lines. You gotta work out and keep it gun because they ain't no workout plan in the world that can replace a meal replacement. Yeah, fire, super crazy.
That's what did it for me. I ain't like that whole thing down either. I had that though, the meal replacement shit. Oh, let me see what I got.
It started crazy. Like you gotta work out.
He said you don't rap about real life because it seemed boring.
And boring. Yeah, I got that too. I got the whole thing of that. Fire. Yeah. I'm not gonna deny the lines like that. It was fire. Never.
I like them simple lines.
Me too, but they hit. It was perfect. They overcompensated with conversation. I like that. I got more of it too. I'm just trying to speed through because I gotta go. And I messed up when I wrote. Like I have stuff pasted. I gotta go through.
Man, I got two lines. I got messed up. This one where this was an Ace 6 shooter. Toronto Raptor. I ain't get the last.
Oh, I like that line too. That was good. I ain't get that. I didn't write that one, but I like that one too. So much war in my city. Where I'm from, I feel like a refugee. Right before that, he was talking about referees or something. That was dope though. All that was dope.
I don't got nothing else because I can't get this one. I can't read it.
No. All right, look. Oh, he said, yeah, he ride a Bentley, but he left. Oh, Jim said this. Okay, this is what I missed. Jim said this. Yeah, he ride the Bentley, but he left scene with Farnsworth. He baked you, and like I said, I was looking real good. In front of your honor. That's something I don't think you could relate to. Yo, chill. He said that to him. The whole Fonz from the battle, that was dope. All that whole little thing was dope by Jimz. But I'd rather just be dad. Stay home, my kids. Stay home where my kids live. Well, I do anything for my daughter and I die for my sons like OP in prison. Cause I owe it all to them. They got my vision so vivid. So it's just Similac and Infamil. My formula different. Now, mind you, I like it. It wasn't all super fire, but I liked how he rhymed it, and it was cool. It was very clever. I really put that down because I don't know who OP is. Who's OP? You know what it is? Maybe I heard that wrong.
OP, I don't know.
Oh, OP, maybe. Okay, but I was just wondering. Anybody in the comments, y'all know? I ain't afraid to ask. I was really curious. I'm like, all that went well, really good. And I'm like, I don't understand the middle part, so I ain't afraid to ask. I'm going to know. All right, anyway. He mentioned something about people reading comments and battles, and he's saying that all messed up. He pointing around, blaming people, blah blah blah. No. Don't blame the battle rappers for people reading comments in the battle. Don't blame them. Blame people because yes, the battle rappers doing their job because they're steering narrative. So what? If they do that, my alarm going off. If they do that, so what? So what? It ain't their fault because people don't know how to judge things on their own. I didn't like when he did that, putting that on people because I feel like, you know what I mean? That's just like people with headline, like people that just read headlines, they just migrated over here. Like or they just been that same person. That's all what that really is. You know what I mean? It's not the rappers' fault. People in the culture believe things, you know what I mean? That they say that sometimes purposely make them sway. Ooh, fire. But anyway, it's just a young crowd that we entertaining. So as hip hop, as the politics, those that are interested, as to just life with diversity, no experience, no driven background to seek information, and publicly go with the notion. That's basically what that is. So I didn't like how you blaming them for just capitalizing, like you would too, Jimz. You're blogging now. You're capitalizing on what works. So you can't put that on your peers. Basically, I didn't like that at all. But anyway, he said, "But yo, son, what weapon?" I didn't even repeat the line. I just know he said that. I was like, "Oh, I gotta make a note of that." But yo, son, what weapon you like to use when you go to war, though? I like this line. But yo, son, what weapon you like to use when you go to war, though? Oh, that's cool, because ours are also guns like the Sopranos logo. Fire. I like that.
I had to think about that. I had to think about that for a minute. Like, word.
Because for a quick second, because as soon as he said soprano, it was like it hit you right away though, because the R right there. I feel like I did have to. I admit I had to think about it too, but it wasn't that long though. It wasn't that long. Like I feel like you making it to me, it was like a long thought, because we don't never say that we had to think about it. It did take a little second. It did. No hold you. I didn't like that loading the clip, like he playing with her clit line. I didn't like that at all. That was garbage to me. The watery sauce, I didn't like that. Then you gotta stop saying pause, but you said something dumb like that. You don't load no gun like you watering something, like you touching somebody's clit. Yo, what are you talking about? You load that's an ammo in a plastic or a metal or a cartridge. You gotta kind of jam that shit in there. Like you don't touch her like that. I didn't like that at all. That's the first thing I thought. Like you don't do that. Like that
He
was
ain't
just
touching nothing or hitting nothing.
nothing. If you talking like that, not at all. You could no. What he said? He said
he doing either or after that line.
he hurting them. Like she ain't even talk to you after that. Look. The fact that you need to touch. Look. This is the part where he said the beginning part of the institutional line. The fact that you think the fact that you need to touch a man every battle. Gay. But that's because his mind still institutionalized.
Yeah.
But it was better in the
He
second
said
half,
that.
but it was like the whole gay, like you just. I'm like, where you going with this, yo? And then they're like, damn, he had a JP line. Like, God, that was fire. It ended way better than it started, basically. That's why I say shit like that. Excuse me, pardon, crazy, my bad. I really just feel like Jim just didn't think he was gonna win, man. Talking about the whole 1-1-1 thing. But anyway, um. I like that you'll be surprised who else could pick up the hammer line. I put that down with the whole Captain America thing. I like that. I didn't write the whole thing down, but y'all get it. I heard it, recognize it, acknowledge it. 8 seconds. See, y'all told me at the family dinner, y'all had a star for me. F wrong with y'all. F world was y'all dreaming in. I like what Ace said at the smack. I could tell you what Def say. It said Def Day. I read that already. Ace said, I've been with it. Life throwing. This was fire. Fire right here. This is one of the haymakers. This is one of my favorite lines by Ace. I've been with it. Life throwing curves at you while your family got to bend with it. They overcompensating with conversation. Fire. I love that line. I love that part. There's another one I like by Ace that's like up there in that level too. Your funeral longer than a Minister Farrakhan speech. Now, hold on. When he said that, he walked around and looked at the crowd. Because he know when you say something like that, people are like what? Like he trying to see who's stupid in there, like just gonna rock with that. Like, yeah, man, Farrakhan. No, he walking around seeing like who. Well, you know what I mean? You could tell he's looking at the crowd. He's looking at the crowd, trying to see who rocking with that, who like waiting for the rest. Cause there's more. And he said, "Don't nobody want to sit through all that bullish." And now I'm pretty sure they still kept it on him though. I wish I could have seen people's faces. Like the people, I was sitting there just listening. I wasn't getting upset. I was just listening. Cause it was a little pause in between, but. So then he said, even though we all know for a fact it got Jimz in it, come dance with me. What? Even though we all know for a fact it got Jimz. Fire, Ace. Super fire. One of the best lines he said. Out of all the best he said. He said, your family tree get kidnapped till they all can fill your basement. Then I flood your block with enough water to fill your basement. Yes, I work out. The only thing
That's all
better,
look out.
the only thing better the only thing better than my pull up game is my pull up game, and I will still blaze it. You gotta work out and keep a gun because ain't no protein shaking the word of meal replacing meal placement. Oh, okay, so I did write it. I did put the whole thing down. See, I did. Okay. Um, Jimz could have had that. I just feel like Jimz could have had that angle. You know what I mean? That's why I put a note. That's I feel like Jimz he could have had that type of angle. The whole workout and keep a gun. I feel like Jimz really could have had that angle. He could have had that angle. But instead, Jimz want to take an angle on John John. He talking about he gonna tell him you doing this to John John. This is the type of man that was ready to go lose it all for John John. Like, what do you mean you don't understand that situation? That John John was ready to end it all. You not understand this stuff. Like you gotta be stuttering. Like you're not understanding certain things. You saying certain things, Jim. I didn't appreciate it, and it was taking a lot of points away from all the good stuff you were saying. Because, but he didn't. But he said that his third, I think. So I'm gonna get to that though. Jim's look like I feel like Jim's looking like he was bored too by when Ace was rapping because he had like an impression like he was rapping for a long time. Jim's, you felt like you was rapping for a long time. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't remember what round, but he just trying like he was just doing this like stuff like that. Even though Ace was screaming and spitting on you, I know he was. But anyway, Jim's third. He said, "Remember when I said smack love street rappers? That's legit, but it hurts, especially when I'm spitting the words." Cause URL ain't start booking me until they see me start hitting the curb, and that's why I say we nothing alike. That's fire. They ain't start booking me until they see me start hitting the curb. That's fire on himself. That's fire. That's fire. And he said that's why we say we ain't nothing alike, right? Jimz is hilarious. I love it. See, he got points back for that. I like that. He said, now he broke even. Look. Now I'm about protecting my
Now he
peace.
broke
Look.
even.
Now I'm about protecting my peace. So I apologize if I'm coming off type rude. But when y'all say we nothing alike, you right. You right, true. You're right, true. Because I lived a great, beautiful life being absolutely, excuse me, nothing like you. I like that. I don't like how I put that I don't like because but after that he followed it up with the throwing his life away with the John John situation. I didn't like that. You messed all that up. You messed all that what you just set up by following it up with taking, with talk about his John John situation in that light anyway. Or making it seem like it was his fault for the way he reacted. So I don't like that. Ace. I mean, Jim said, but they really love when you a street rapper but got rap sheet. And I said, duh. I'm thinking to myself like, duh. That's what those rappers. That's what they know. Like if they was, what I mean, if they was in their lane, they probably talking about what you talking about. But then you got like people like Kid Chaos who, what I mean, you barely hear from. So it's all about different people. Like, what I mean, it's everybody different. But I don't like when he took that angle too. Like. Because when they got a rap sheet. I mean, duh, it's more. I mean, you just gotta just be yourself, be smart. Yo, my phone is really about to clunk, and if it clunks right now, that'll be the worst situation right now. Cause oh man, I gotta keep going. Please don't die on your phone, please. I'm about to put my phone on airplane mode. Save me a lot better. There we go. Jim's kiting his perspective, emotional. That was asked to me. I said that, but go ahead, Ace. You can take the time. You can take the time. But let your kids know they can come play with mine. They can be the best of friends that hang out on their birthday while daddy's back in the pen living life in the worst way. I want my kids to see that footage of me getting hit. That type of itch don't hurt me. It's a learning lesson. Now I can teach them how not to hurt themselves in this first situation, in the first place. I like that. But everybody uses situation. Dude, I gotta get my charger. My bad. I gotta get my charger. This is about to die on me. Damn, man. Real quick.
To be continued.
Shit. Oh, I do got the damage over here. So look, when he said that, I gotta pull this closer.
Oh, my motherfucking everything down.
I'm back. Um, yeah, oh, yeah, that's what I said. The learning lesson thing. Everybody has learning lessons like that. Even the people you trying to technically shun the gems, they use their real life situations that learn lessons as well. But it's in a way where if I mess up this time, I could try it better. They're not just backing up from it, like you know what I mean, or just like choosing to leave it all the way alone. So that's the difference. So I just feel like when you touching on it, you know what I mean, you sound insensitive at the same time because you don't know why everybody is doing it. Because that's another thing he had, another inquiry he had. Like, why are you doing this anyway? Somebody, why you even how you even go through this anyway? Like everybody's situation is different. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe he didn't when he was younger. He didn't have, you know what I mean? His family didn't have the money. He did it for his family. Or maybe he's doing it to be cool. That's an obvious, honest reason that we all know, right? I'm just saying, like we know that. Or maybe one of the biggest reasons. People pass away. Like bloodshed controls everything. You live in America where blood runs alive. The whole world. So people pass away, and then whatever. Because that's something Ace said. Ace said, "Man, I can't tell you where from kindergarten to fifth grade, or from fifth grade to some he said from fifth grade to 11 where it switched." Because you know what I mean, he wouldn't tell us that, but something happened where you know what I mean, somebody may have passed. It's them the three substantial reasons I mentioned. I'm not going over it again, but you just sounded insensitive when you talking to people like that. Ace, I mean, Jimz, you already don't know how to deal with women, and you already talking to you know what I mean, talking to people crazy like this. So whatever, you know what I'm saying, like just you gotta think, you gotta use your brain, son, use your brain. So what you say, you see, I wanted to be on Smack My. I love this part where Jim said this. Look, see, I'm saying something I like what you did. Actually, I love this part where you did this. So it's just oddly enough that I'm telling you this right after I'm telling you about to say this. Listen, though. You see, I wanted to be on Smack my whole career, but when I got here, I was an upset. It was an upset because y'all told me y'all don't give a ish what y'all done on other leagues. I was like, what the F? Bet. So against your honor, I did my thing. I suggested some battles to Beasley, and he was like, "That's what's up." Yes, but then suddenly I can't find him. He don't answer my calls, and he dubbed my text and want to send me P out of nowhere like a random drug test. Ha! All that was fire. That was fire. Need to mention. I'm about to say needless to mention. All that was fire. He said, "This game's so dirty, I can't stand it. Y'all have the nerves to give me these nasty plates and say I can't eat organic." But the way I spit this whole round without using a gun, um, yeah, I just feel like blah blah blah. I feel like that was cool. I didn't feel like you need that knowledge. Like, I didn't even notice that you didn't use a gun. But anyway, I just you could have just maybe you could have used a gun in that line. It would have been a little. I mean that whole third, because the third was fire, but Ace third was better. Here we go. Ace third, I have 6 bars and we done. You judging me for my life right up top. This is the first bar I got. I don't know if it's the first bar he said, but this is the first bar I got. Maybe it was early in the first or third, so he probably did. You judging me for my lifestyle, but death was stalking me. I told that itch, I'm stalking you too. Let's see which one of us running first. Fire. I get it, but it's dope. It was real cool. It was a good line. He said, I can't really figure out exactly where I went from watching Triple H to really trying to hunt a hearse. He said, I've watched N words.
That's fire.
I watched N words sell a soul for a foreign in the wake. You don't rap about your real life because you feel like it's boring and safe. You just performing for the fake. Effing blogger. He was like, effing blogger. What more is there to say? You a keyboard warrior. I really had to push a button on a corner to escape.
Mm.
You
Yeah, I
expect
just had
us,
people for your part.
but all that was like you, and you had another line too, but all that was together. That was too fire. You expect us to believe you left the streets. Right here, this is why I said it first in the beginning. You expect us to believe that you left the streets to protect your peace. I gotta ask how, cause that's fake-ish. Stretched forward, something like that. N word, I refuse to leave that same corner I was just talking about when N words wanted me to back down. Don't ask how, just step aside. Violence and pain, that's my office. N word, step inside. Yo, and then what else did he say? He said, I'm not the N word that you should even try to fight. You get lumped up, get punch drunk, and you getting breathalyzed tonight. He said, N-words confront, but I'm not the N-word you want to confront. I love one. N-word think because I can't find a God I won't find. Wait. He said N-words thing because I can't find a God. I won't find the time to find one of your loved ones. you get lumped up in bed. Okay, I wrote that. That was it. That's all I got. That's my last bar. That loved one bar. That was it. He was screaming and spitting on him. I put that as a note too. I know he was screaming and spitting on him. Ace was feeling everything he was saying. I put that too. And it was strong too. Ace was feeling every last word he was saying. Now I appreciate this battle. It was a really good battle. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna let you know that. Oh yeah. So obviously I got Ace 3-0. I wanted to say that to the end. That was I ain't had no surprise, y'all. But Jimz did good. Jimz did good. He was interesting. He was good. I look forward to seeing Jimz and Ace still too. Yeah, I gotta get ready to go. So I'm about to end the video real quick.
URL. All I do is hit 'em